Are you a plantito or plantita that loves plants but are worried because you can't take care of them due to busy schedules, regular travels, or if your home just don't get enough light? We have the perfect solution for you. However, if you are expecting a literal zero sunlight plant, well, that is impossible. Because in nature, a few plants develop at the lower part of bigger plants, so they just get dappled or profoundly diffused light. In any case, very much like in the wild, numerous houseplants can flourish in low light since they can endure it. Remember that houseplants are essentially progressing science projects. In some cases, things work, and now and again, things don't, on the grounds that there are numerous factors for really focusing on houseplants. The plants that will do well in low light rooms will no doubt not produce blossoms. All things considered, they will develop gradually and no doubt have enormous green passes on to get as much light as could be expected. Low-light plants are ideal for people who live in small apartments with limited light, have hectic job schedules, or don't want to devote too much time to their plants. They're also useful if you go out a lot and don't want your plant to perish while you're away. These low-light houseplants will brighten up any space in your house. Even if you feel like all the houseplants you try to take care dies, I know that you can parent the lushest, most beautiful, and abundant houseplants. I'm believing in you, and that's why we made this video to share top 10 houseplants that are easy to take care and need little to almost zero sunlight. We are passionate about taking care of our houseplants, and we hope that this video will be helpful to plantitos and plantitas like us. Here are the houseplants that need little to almost zero sunlight, aka low-light houseplants. Choosing plants that we won't mistakenly kill might be intimidating for those of us who don't have a green thumb. These houseplants, on the other hand, require extremely little attention and can thrive in low-light environments or with just a plant light. These 10 houseplants are all beautiful, easy to take care for, and will do well in low-light conditions and homes. Number 1. Lucky Bamboo. Lucky Bamboo isn't actually made of bamboo. The canes, stalks, or stems are shaped like the canes of a bamboo plant, therefore the name. Because it requires very little light, the Lucky Bamboo is ideal for a residence that does not receive a lot of direct sunlight. It prefers low, indirect light to thrive. It does, however, require some light and will not thrive in pure darkness. If necessary, a grow light can be used to assist it thrive, especially during the winter when light is scarce. If you're growing your plant in soil, keep it slightly moist. Don't allow the soil to become too dry and don't overwater, as this might cause root rot. Although bamboo does not require much water to thrive, it may also be cultivated in water. If you're growing your bamboo in water, ensure that the roots are continually submerged. To keep your Lucky Bamboo happy and healthy, give it a drink of fresh water every 7 to 10 days. Number 2. Spider Plant. The spider plant is one of my favorites. This plant is well known for its low light tolerance. It can live for years in dim light and even thrive even if it hasn't had any water for a long time. In fact, it requires very little water during the winter months. This houseplant will also do well in fluorescent illumination. When the spider plant is in full bloom, it will produce tiny white flowers as well as offshoots that resemble baby spiders. The offshoots can be repotted and given to friends and relatives. The spider plant are fantastic indoor air purifiers that grow quickly and look great in hanging planters. Never again will you have to worry about forgetting to water these. They are hardy and know how to look after themselves. And best of all, they won't die if you don't feed them every now and again. Furthermore, many of these plants make excellent gifts, allowing you to share your joy with others. Number 3. ZZ Plant. If you need some green that you can nearly always maintain alive, the ZZ plant is a wonderful alternative. It's nearly impossible to kill this houseplant. ZZ plants feature lustrous leaves and are hardy, so they'll survive even if they're neglected. They can survive in low light and thrive in artificial light, which is why you'll see them in indoor malls, banks, and department shops all the time. Number 4. Golden Pothos. My pothos plants are in platters on an east-facing wall that gets some light from our bay window on the south side. During the winter and fall, I supplement the meager sunlight it receives with a plant light. Devil's ivy likes to be in a bright spot, but not in direct sunlight or in a draft. However, keep in mind that the paler the leaves are, the more light the plant needs. The soil can be wet, but the roots should not be standing in water if at all feasible. Number 5. Kangaroo Fern. The lacy fronds of the kangaroo fern may give a subtle texture to your houseplant collection. The kangaroo paw fern is an Australian native. The scientific term alludes to the plant's leaf shapes, which include whole leaves and mature leaves with deep indentations. The kangaroo fern is a simple-to-grow plant that requires little care and thrives in high humidity. The kangaroo fern is an excellent bathroom plant. Number 6. Red prayer plant. The red prayer plant is remarkable in that its leaves fold at night, giving it the moniker hands folded in prayer. The pink tint on the underside of the leaves of the red prayer plant makes it ideal for hanging baskets. Red prayer plants may survive in low light situations, however they may require more light to completely spread their leaves. Although this houseplant is fairly resistant of low light circumstances, it is native to the Brazilian jungles. We have ours on the lowest shelf of our foyer table, many feet away from a south-facing window. Number 7. Araka Palm. Araka palms are great air purifiers and humidifiers for your home. The Araka palm is one of the easiest palm trees to cultivate indoors and will give your home a tropical atmosphere. They can produce little golden flowers that are quite lovely when they reach maturity. Number 8. Peace Lily. The peace lily, which is not really a lily, has tall, gorgeous white blossoms that bloom all year and is endemic to tropical America and Southeast Asia. These grow to be rather tall, and if they have access to some natural light, they will flower more regularly. Ours is in the living room, and it gets some light from the southern-facing window across the room. Because it may grow to reach 40 inches tall, the peace lily looks beautiful in a floor planter. It will begin to droop when it requires water and will survive if you neglect to water it. Number 9. Pepperonia. Pepperonias can withstand a wide range of light conditions. They prefer to stay out of direct sunlight because their natural habitat is under forest canopies. Pepperonia plants in the Piperaceae family of peppercorns. Pepperonia is a low-maintenance plant that also acts as a natural air filter. Pepperonias thrive in humid environments, so they'll thrive in your bathroom. Number 10. Snake plant. Snake plants require relatively little water, are extremely difficult to destroy, and can grow to be many feet tall. They require extremely little maintenance, which is why I often recommend them to new plant owners. The snake plant is a low-light house plant with stunning green variegated leaves and a sharp point that earns it the nickname mother-in-law's tongue. These are all houseplants that will be able to thrive with a plant light, or others will do perfectly fine with low natural light if your home just has a few windows or specific places in your home do not have much ambient light. If you don't want to buy a plant light, you can get a GE plant light bulb and place it in one of your other lamps. Keep your plant light 6 to 9 inches close to your plant. Otherwise, it will extend as it develops to reach the light and become leggy. Leggy means when your plant stem grows excessively long without any leaves in it. And those were our top 10 houseplants that need little to almost zero sunlight. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Good luck with your houseplants, plantitos and plantitas!